Hands-on with the brand new HTC One smartphone, which is, as you can see here, quite a beautiful device. You can browse through your last Facebook and Twitter statuses that your friends did, and of course you have in the Sense 5 also your regular Android screen, which you can of course edit by pinching as always, and then you have here your beautiful widgets that you can browse through. And actually what's the most interesting about the brand new HTC One device is the camera in the front and the back, because it has an ultra-pixel camera, which is quite nice, especially on the back, since it has only 4 megapixels, but it shoots beautiful pictures. Even though we have, for example, really not the perfect lighting here, you will see that we can shoot not only beautiful pictures, but it shoots actually always a video when you have the HTC Zoe function on. So you can just grab this device and say I want to shoot a photo, and it will shoot a photo, of course, but you can see that this little camera is filling up with the red, and then you can see here that our picture is not only a picture, but it's actually moving. And you can see that when you go back to the camera shots, our previous pictures were about the same, and you can see that the preview is also moving. So it's kind of like shooting GIFs with your camera, but you can of course edit the pictures. As you can see here, delete them, share them, highlight them. You can browse back and forth, which is quite great. And you have actually here this little line inside. That's when you actually press the button, and after that and before that it also recorded, so you can pick the perfect picture, kind of like with the brand new BlackBerries. You can actually say, okay, I want to highlight this, and it's okay. What else do we have? Of course, you have a front camera, which you can choose by just swiping like this, and then you will have a full HD camera here in the front. Also 2 megapixels, but you can shoot full HD video, which is quite great and quite fast. You don't have a settings button, but you have all your important programs right there, and you can flick here through everything also. And the settings button is actually always right here in the programs in Android, in the Sense UI, so you can actually set, of course, extra settings also here for your device. So before we go on, let's compare a little bit here the sizes. You can see here actually that we have the Apple iPhone 5, which with not that bright a display right now, but of course a 4.7 inch to 4 inch is quite a difference. What's more interesting probably is the Samsung Galaxy S3 with the 4.8 inch screen and the 4.7 inch screen of the HTC One. You can see here that the size is quite similar, but actually in terms of thickness, the HTC beats this time Apple in terms of thickness, and it's actually quite nice. So let's go through the hardware. If we are already on that, you can see here we have on the top and the bottom here beautifully finished metal design with speakers on the top and the bottom. You can now watch beautifully movies and videos and show them to your friends. You have a volume control right here, micro USB on the bottom. On the other side there is the micro SIM card reader, and on the top there's the on and off switch and 3.5mm headphone jack. I already showed you a little bit on the back. We have the camera and of course also a microphone right there, and the flash HTC logo went on the bottom. It says Beats Audio, and there is again a little line for the antenna, and there is also a microphone right here for talking, of course. So this is quite a beautiful design. It's only 134 grams heavy, so it's really quite a light device, and you can see here that you can easily unlock, of course, this device. And if we open up the browser, you can see here, even going to websites, that's not a problem. We have here the HTC One for €679 already on our homepage. You can see this is quite responsive, but if you want to type in something different, for example, you can see that the keyboard is flipping quite quickly also, and then I could just type something like Endeavor here, .com, boom. And of course the Wi-Fi is not the fastest right here right now, but Yeah, you can see that the keyboard is working quite well. We go out again. You can see here again a few apps that we have pre-installed. For example, what's quite interesting is, of course, the brand new Sense TV, where you can actually not only check the program that's on TV right now, and actually this has an infrared sensor, so you can use this as a real remote to set up your TV, audio and everything. So you can check out what's on TV right now, or you can of course check out what's this week, or your own videos and stream them right on your TV, for example. Also, that's not a problem. And you can of course also schedule programs that might be interesting for you. You can bring up the remote. You can see here this works of course quite great. You could set up different remotes, add here the buttons and everything else here for Sense TV. So, if you go into one program, you will see that it's blinking on the top like you are used to from the button. It would actually try to put that now on your channel on your TV. So what else? Yeah, you can see that there's quite a few programs. You can go back here. Widgets again. Click through them here. This is quite a beautiful device, and as I said, it's coming out already in March for $679. Beautifully designed, built, and there's of course also a silver version available, which you can see here on the next stand, which is looking quite a bit like the Apple iPhone here in white on the back, actually. So thank you much for watching. The next time, please, and again, this was the brand new HTC Sense 5 and HTC, of course, One 2013.